but on this year we're gonna focus on entrepreneurship, business, life, health, just all those things that are very important to us. And especially, we're going to talk about business. So, with that being said, I have a very special guest in the building today, Miss Ramona McCoy, aka the GOAT, aka the business mogul. And we're going to just talk about some things. I know I'm going to give her a chance to introduce herself, so I'm not going to steal her thunder today. So, Miss Ramona, how are you doing today?
I am doing absolutely wonderful.
You smell good.
Oh, I better.
Ah,
I had to get ready for your show.
you
I know I
did.
had to bring my game.
Yeah, and we are fashionably late. She had to get her lashes done this morning. You know the
Hmm.
queen wouldn't have it any other way.
No other way. I would not do without these lashes. I would not live without them.
Okay, period. So what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing S2N. As you can see, viewers, I have on an S2N sweatshirt. We do have these in the store. S2N for the win, regardless, and a denim short skirt for the summer. I mean, hey, you cannot go wrong with this look.
You can't.
No.
Okay. I got my instrument on today too.
Oh yeah.
Period. So
Period.
so we're gonna just jump right in. So we already know you, Mr. Ramona McCoy.
Yes.
So I know a lot about you, but just for those people that are not familiar with you, who are you? What do you do?
Well, I wear multiple hats, but we've owned S2N Boutique for approximately 20 years. Um, I've always been into fashion. My mother started this trend with us, honey, and it just dwindled down to all of my sisters. We all have different views of fashion, but it's still fashion.
Fashion.
Yes, and we also own. I don't know why I'm nervous with dog.
I don't know.
We also own the Blooming Pot Daycare and Learning Center, which we've been in business for way over 30 plus years.
30 years. That
34,
and
35.
and
Yes.
that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start my comeback show off with a bang. And what bigger bang than a black woman that's been in business for 3 decades.
Yes.
That's remarkable. And I think that I tell you this all the time, but I really consider you one of Chattanooga's best kept secrets. Because when you started, it was Little Mac Fun back in the day.
Yes.
What year was that when you started?
I want to say 91.
In the 90s. And
Yes.
still going strong.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
you your
90.
lights on over there, ain't they? The kids
Yes.
is being fed over there.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, nobody goes home hungry.
No, nobody.
Both of my boys went to the
Education.
both of my boys went to the Blooming Pot, and I remember them doing everything. One day they were making smoothies, and I got a video from Miss Ramona, and they were making smoothies. I'm like, "They're learning how to make smoothies." I mean, it's such an enriching learning center. So what made you get into business? Were you always an entrepreneur, like in high school? Like, what made you just say, "Hey, I wanna be my own boss"?
So I've always been an entrepreneur, even as a teenager. I started around 14. I used to sweep Mr. Jackson Barbershop on Camden Street. I used to sweep his hair up, and I made $20 a week. So, Nigel is texting us. And then I moved on to doing, I worked at Mr. Owen's grocery store. I swept his porch and I made a little change. Back then, that was a lot of change to me.
Is it safe to say that you like money? You all got the Benjamins.
Money loves me.
Oh, period. Hey, that's the hashtag for 2023. I want money to love me.
Money.
Okay,
Mhm.
the Miss Ramona way. Period. Big period, not the little one. So then, from high school, so how did you get into daycare? Because there's so many different things that you can do with business. Why
So,
daycare?
well, daycare was because I had a small child and I didn't really want anybody keeping my children. I was, well, my son at that time, he went to Rainbow Daycare, so excellent daycare, by the way. I just wanted to do something for myself. So a friend and I said, hey, let's open up a daycare center. So months passed and that just kind of, it went through, but it didn't go through. So I went ahead and opened up my husband and I. And We did the daycare scene, and we've been doing it ever since because we figured we could be our own boss and, and kinda enrich like you said, enrich children's lives. My husband was big on children, so that was one of those main things. He loved them, but
Yes.
he loved children, and so that's why we moved into the daycare business.
And I know that you've mentioned 2 very important people, so just to because I know a lot of people so nowadays you see people popping up with business where they doing hair lash, selling clothes, shoes. I mean, even though you're in business, that doesn't stop life from life. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And, um, I know that, Javaris is no longer with us, Mr. Kevin, we lost him last year. Like, how do you keep going? Like, how do you not just find you a book of ice cream and T-shirt and just be like, "You know what? Hey, I made my money. Let me just" what keeps you reinventing yourself? Because I see that you revamped your whole website. It's like you always find ways to reinvent your business.
Well, I sit down, one day last week, and I thought about it. I said, "Why am I doing this renovation?" I needed a change. That means that I have surpassed this level right here. Not saying that when you do a diagram and showing people how you've elevated in life, it's not about saying that, "Oh, I'm better than you." My mind just have moved up to a different level. So I have to move when my mind says move, because if I don't, I'll sit there and I feel like I've already accomplished this specific task or goal. So now it's time to move to a higher level. And then change is always good. When I lost my husband, I know I can't go back there. I have to keep moving forward. After losing my son, I had to move forward or else I would die. So God has kept me
And
tremendously.
you look darn good.
And well, thank
You got
you.
that Benjamin Button. Is it what do you drink in the mornings? Is it coffee or is it tea?
No, I drink tea. I drink real herbal tea, no caffeine in my tea. They're full leaf now. Yes.
I need an assistant. Hey, assistant, I need some tea. The kind she drinking. But no, that is so true. And even, me being a businesswoman and, just getting started, I've always grown up, watching you and just watching the way that you've always reinvented the boom pot and always and then, S2N and always every time you go in S2N, it seems like it's a different store because you're every time I walk in there, you're like, oh, I gotta rearrange the boutique. I'm like, it look good. But you're just always rearranging. How do you think that affects the longevity of your business by keeping it new?
Well, people look for that. They look how, especially in the blooming pot, they wanna see, well, it's a service that we render, but they wanna see how what their children are being invested in. Children are an investment,
Absolutely.
and so that's our goal, to invest in them and to show the parents that it works when you pay your registration fee or you pay your supply fees. This is what this goes towards,
So it's not
tuition.
like I'm paying my tuition and then child in a 30-year-old building that ain't been revamped.
Exactly. You're gonna always see new things, new ideas, new creative, um, new toys, new equipment, new for our children. We move with time.
Mhm. And it sounds like you're really reinvesting a lot back to the business. It's not just about you, because I feel like a lot of times when you're in business, you can't just focus on the wealth part of it, like, "I'm trying to do this to make money," because the money will come. But it seems like you really have a passion for the lives and families that you're enriching, and therefore you're reinvesting them back into the community when you're offering new and innovative like the kids did karate or do they have, like, modern dance or just very creative ways to, empower the young people in the community.
Right. And then you're right about all what you're saying. I mean, I was taking all this in because I'm processing. I was like, "Dang, I
She's
did
too
do
humble.
that." And so, uh, daycare, I wanna just tell everybody, child's care is not a quick get rich business. It's just not. Um, a lot of people can't afford child's care, and it is expensive because of the ratio. However, we try to help everybody we can, that's in our power. If I could keep everybody's children for free, and still survive, I would.
Yes, she would.
But like you said, it's an impact in that child's life. And each child now, we've just got them all their own personal tablets. So I'm
Oh
excited.
my gosh!
Yeah.
Tablets for all the children?
Yes, yes. But
Wow.
when they come inside
They have a tablet that they can utilize.
ex-
You are very much forward with your thinking about childcare. And that's one of the things that I love about the Bloom when my boys are there, is that you stayed ahead of the curve. And I don't know if it's a gift. I know you have an
yeah.
amazing team over there,
Oh,
but it's like, you've always been innovative, even with fashion.
yeah.
Just staying above the 8 ball, and that right there, I'm sure contributes to a lot of this. I'm just kidding. 30 plus years in business is amazing. You know, as a Black woman, it makes me feel empowered. It's like you're a hero. You're literally a hero. So what is your, like, educational background?
Well, I have a associate in education, my bachelor's in business management. I graduated from Bryan's College with my bachelor's. I was 2 points away from wearing my tassels.
Oh,
They coulda gave it to me. I worked hard. I earned that degree, but it was rewarding. Um, I look at a degree like it's something that we all need, you know, especially on the wall, but technically you learn as you grow.
because you were already successful before you got your business degree.
Right. I
You
was
have been in business for what, 20 plus
yeah,
years?
yes. I'm sorry, yes. Mhm.
Okay. So book smart and business savvy, period. Okay.
No,
Wonderful. So let's get into the looks. I'm wearing S2N today. I don't know what season this is. I got on S2N belt.
if you feel like if remember, forget the rules. If you like it, wear it.
And I do want to let everybody know that our phone lines are open. If you want to call in and give a shout out to Miss Ramona, or if you have questions about just business entrepreneurship, maybe you are at a stump and don't know what to do to, revamp your business, or maybe you want some marketing insight or some best practices, please call us today. The phone line is open at 423-713-7614. That's 423-713-7614. DJ, we got some music we can play, or do I need to keep talking? Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to Robin.
I'm gonna let Miss Ramona get a water break because I know she's a diva. But yeah, I'm so happy that you slid through my doll show today, or play with the doll show today.
Oh yes.
Invite me up one time for the one time.
Oh, I wouldn't have had it no other way.
Period.
Period.
We can check the comments for some questions, and then we can take some questions as well. So again, the phone line is open 423-713-7614. So tap in, call in.
Bring it. Bring those questions so I can give you those answers. And if I can't dog in Oh my God. Do it, honey, honey. Bob, Sullivan.
Okay, period. So I want to talk about because they got all of these different like YouTube shows you can tap into and all of these different like podcasts and people are talking about a business mogul, successful business mogul and how they start their day. And I was telling you while we were on break, like, you can't how do you feel about if I got a business and I'm waking up at 11 o'clock, like, am I gonna be successful? Like how do you start your day? What time do you wake up in the morning?
Now, I wake up generally at 4:30. I let my body just do what it wanna do and sit on the side of the bed, and then I thank the Lord, and then I get moving. I work out at 7:30. Shout out to Chiquita. Hey,
Look,
Chiquita. Mhm. Body blast. Um, and then I start my day. I do a 45-minute workout, and then I get headed. I get in the shower, and I drink my tea, and I'm out the door.
you're at the door before 8
Oh, yes, generally,
and
yeah,
you're up at 4:30
yes. But see, I
and you
work
spend how
out
long?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Saturday, so sometimes I leave about 8:30, but my days generally starts at 4:30. I'm an early bird.
So would you say that this is a normal routine for you? Do you have to like your body is conditioned to do this by now? How long have you been having this morning routine like that?
Up for as long as I've been an adult.
Okay. No, and I think that's really important, to get your day started, because I know for me, I'm not up at 4:30, but I'm up before the sun,
Mhm.
and checking emails, seeing what I have to do for that day, just because you can't fly by the seat of your pants and think you're gonna be successful in business.
No, and then it's what works for you. I mean, I can't foresee me getting up and heading out at 11 o'clock and being successful because we run a learning center, so I do the day-to-day operation. I get it started and, but shout out to the Blooming Pot. My crew is on point. Penny, Nigel, Trisha, shout out to you guys. Y'all are amazing.
Yes, you have an amazing team there,
Yes.
and, when it comes down to just planning, you know what I mean? So how do you plan, or do you write things down? Do you keep notes in your phone? Like, what are some of your best practices as far as making sure that you're not missing out on anything that you're responsible for in a given day?
So generally, we supposed to check email daily, but sometimes you just get overwhelmed with all that mail. So what I try to do is delegate it to Nigel. Shout out to Nigel.
Hey, when you can afford an assistant, make sure you get you one.
Oh yes, absolutely. So he's great. Shout out to Casey. She's on my team. She does an amazing job with my social media. So I got a lot of people that's in place because I tried to do all of this myself. I couldn't. That was just it was wearing me down. And sometimes in order to be successful in doing what you do, you gotta have a team in place.
Mhm.
And s
'Cause a lot of people don't wanna pay folks, so they think they just gonna do it by themselves.
and that's not what it's about. I was one of those people, but it took me years of experience, and where I'm at now, I'm like, "Oh, heck no. This is just too much. It's overwhelming."
Especially running 2
Yes,
businesses.
yes,
And when I say running 2 businesses, like, Miss Ramona is not just the boss lady. She's over there teaching kids, she's over there I done came in there in mornings and you making breakfast.
exactly. So
So
I get in with everybody. I'm I treat my employees that it's almost like we're a team, we work together. So I get ideas from them, but let's not get it twisted. I'm still in
period.
charge. But my team is so great that I don't have to I don't like a bully boss, and that's something that I said I would never do. I don't like to stand over people because you know your job, do it.
Mhm.
Just period. Dot period.
That period. So let's get into some of the accomplishments that you've had over the years. Congratulations on winning BEC for the 2nd year in a row.
Yes, yes, yes.
Best
Shout
boutique.
out to BC Award.
Yes, it was awesome. I was actually there. I got to see you accept your award, and it was so awesome. And you're actually going to be inducted into the BEC Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Period.
Yes, period. S2N has really we work hard in what we do, and shout out to Erica too. She came on. She's been great great assistant to me. So yes, shout out to her. Um, it's just we work hard and we pay taxes and
Yeah,
all that
pay,
good stuff.
pay,
I
hey,
just left the IRS. Pay
pay
your
your taxes.
taxes. Oh my gosh, pay
Make
your
sure you're
taxes.
paying your taxes.
Hmm.
So yes, and I saw you. You were on the front of Scope magazine.
Yes.
Because you were mentoring to Beatrice.
Beatrice, yes, shout out
Is
to
doing.
Beatrice.
She's doing great things.
She has the bridal shop downtown.
Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you a gift.
Oh my gosh,
I brought you a gift because.
shout out to Beatrice. Shout out to Marquita Ector too.
Oh
Yes.
yes,
All of,
Marquita.
so our accomplishments has been let's see here, fashion consultant of the year, queen of the year. Um, it's just so many different titles I've been given. But I'm just Ramona and I love people.
No,
How
you're
about
not just Ramona. It's big Ramona,
that?
not the one. So I know you like smell good. So I
I
had
do.
some custom covered by doll candles made.
Wow.
So you can, and these right here were made by JG Abode
Oh my
Candles.
gosh.
So I'll make sure I tag her in the comments if you're not watching. JG owner Joy Grissom, she makes custom scented candles. Does
Yes.
that not smell
Oh my
amazing?
gosh.
And you can reach her on Facebook at JG Abode Candles or IG JG underscore
Mm,
Abode or TikTok J Grizz, and that's GRISS05, or you all can always inbox me. So if you're looking for some custom candles, they make wonderful birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, or whatever. I personally give them out to my Medicare clients or loved ones because you can't go
yes.
wrong with a candle. So
And
I
this
brought
is really clean. It gives a
she makes all the custom scents.
oh wow.
So each scent, I just let her do her thing. I don't even say, "Hey, I need this scent. I need that scent." I bought 100, so
Oh,
and I got a whole lot of different scents.
oh my
You should
gosh.
come
I,
over
I
and pick out
am.
some more. So shout out to
Yeah.
JG Abode. But so yes, so BEC Awards, and then you won the Queen Award. I
Mhm.
mean, you've been all. I honestly feel like if you're in business, especially Black Chattanooga business, and you're not familiar with Miss Ramona, you've probably been under a rock or something. I don't know how you missed this
Nah,
queen.
I would say we just haven't been exposed and been out there. Um, they haven't, before I opened up Little Mac Fun, I knew nobody, and I've been in Chattanooga ever since I was 5, 6 years old.
Mhm.
So that's how I learned of people. I got out and I networked and I love people. The energy, I started reciprocating energy from people. Now, granted, everybody is somebody, but everybody ain't for everybody.
Period. That's a word. Preach.
Yeah. So, but however, I enjoy people.
So speaking of you enjoying people, I know that you've mentored me over the years, but um, and you've mentored a lot of others. How if somebody wants to come and pick your brain, or just wants to maybe ask for mentorship or what have you, or take you out to lunch, take out to lunch and pick a brain, want to do it? You
Want it?
Yes, and bring you back because she likes to eat nice. Um, but it's just for somebody to have an hour of your time, would benefit their business, especially if they maybe don't know what they want to get into, how to get started, things like that. Is that something that you're open to for mentorship and things like that?
Absolutely. When I started, I had nobody to help me along the way. I was trying to, pick some brains of prominent older people in Chattanooga, but I got no great results. So it's to me, learning a business is trial and error. So that's what happened to me. But I feel like I've grown so much from this point and I can help somebody so they won't fall in the same or make the same mistakes I made previously. So that way they can move a lot faster or quicker because
Mm,
it took me a minute to get here.
mm.
But I'm here. It's not how it begins, but how you execute it.
What just say you here now?
I'm here now.
It's the earrings for me.
Oh yes, my sister Vita. Shout out to Vita. Oh yeah.
Yes, she just celebrated a birthday too. Happy birthday, Vita. And that is so true. You have to be willing to share information. I feel like sometimes we run into these like interracial gatekeepers
Yeah.
where it's like, I don't want to share this knowledge with you because I'm afraid that you might exceed me. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
And how do you feel about those people that the closed doors that you ran into when you were trying to get started, when you just wanted a seat at the table, and now you got a couple of tables. You got like five tables.
Duh.
Marvel.
Uh, I let's be clear, I always say I thank God 'cause, I used to always pray for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and all those 3 things work together, and as the years progress, he started just revealing those things to me. I just started growing. I never ever looked back at the people who didn't help me. I still pulled them along the way,
Mhm.
or, they might be further ahead of me than I am. However, I still respect the game because those are the old schoolers that's been around, and for me to be able spit the knowledge I have to somebody with no charge. I love sharing information. Sometimes I give away too much,
You
but
can't give away honesty.
I know, but my husband used to say that all the time. Be quiet, Ramona. I hit me under the table like
Yeah,
you can't tell everything, but I just want somebody to know, and if I can help you, I'm gonna help you.
because you see a lot of people coming up with these like, these what do they call them? These business empowerment seminars, and they charge an arm and a leg to come and get free game. And that's one thing I really admire and respect about you. You definitely believe in each one, teach one.
Yeah.
And it's like you were saying, it's a million ways to skin a cat, baby. I
Yes.
don't have to pay you for this
Yes.
because I know I'm sowing this seed here
Yes.
because God's got me and
Yes.
He's gonna make sure. And that's why that daycare stay full.
Yes.
Won't
Yes.
He do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he
You're
do
like, oh
it?
my gosh, there's so many kids. You got people on. Do you have? So what about the enrollment right now? Are you enrolling new kids, or is there a
We
waiting
are.
list?
We have, slots available. We have 10 slots available.
10.
Yeah, we're licensed for 94 students,
Okay. So
um,
what's the ages?
ages 6 months to 5 years of age.
Okay.
Generally, we like to stop at 4 years of age because it's time for them to go on to school, and
Mm.
we're molding them to transition them over into that,
Right.
era. So,
What about the summer program? Because I know.
no summer
Oh, the summer. Look, she said she don't want the big kids no
I
more.
don't, but,
But that's a good thing to be able to say, you know what, I don't have the capacity for it.
yeah,
So that
yes,
means you put them busy.
yes, yes.
Period.
So that's pretty much what we're doing here, right now. And then S2N Boutique, oh my gosh, it is you gotta visit it.
Oh, I love my new jumper that I got. I've already worn it twice.
Oh my god.
I'm coming to get the blue one.
Oh, you better get I got some new jumpers in too. Cherry, I hope to see you soon. Cherry Hudgens, you know I got you, baby. But, I wanna tell y'all about S2N. Today is March the 1st. I know Dallas is probably saying you off task, but I'm really
No,
not.
no, let's go with it.
March the 1st, I celebrate March because it's a special month for me. I always celebrate my birthday. I mean, this trend I started with, I be like, "You gotta celebrate your birthday the whole month." It's not just about drinking and party, it's about celebrating each other. So today, for the person's or person birthday, March the 1st, you enter into S2N Boutique door, you receive a $100 gift card.
Y'all hear this? Miss Ramona is giving out $100 to the first person
Yes.
to come to S2M Boutique at 1313 Dodge Avenue. If today is your birthday, come get a free $100 from Miss Ramona, and also take a look at the merchandise. So y'all better go get that money. Can I change my birth certificate and then I come and get the free $100?
No, and I am checking ID, so
Bring your ID. You gotta have receipts to secure the $100. That is so wonderful. You're always giving back, and that's what so I wanna go into that as well, because I know coming up, you were always doing clothes giveaways, and I'm not talking about Target, I'm talking about Law, Chico, Limited, I mean, like, the stuff back in the day, and she would give this stuff away with tax still on it. Oh my gosh. She's always done stuff like that. You ride by the daycare, and here she is on a Saturday. This is when I think you had both of because both of the stores were a daycare.
Daycares. Mhm.
You had the infant, and then you had the, the upper age. And there she is with all these clothes out here. I mean, pretty much giving the stuff away because you weren't charging. Oh, here, take this bag, give me
Mhm.
$20. And it was just like, wow, those receipts that were shown then, what, 15, 20 years ago,
Yes,
and look at you now,
yes. Still giving.
still giving.
But God did this. And then first he used my parents, Moses Whitfield and Lagertha Whitfield. I love y'all. I miss my parents. I got to see them this week. So yes, he used them, and then it's just dwindled down to me. And I
Because
just,
your dad's an entrepreneur
oh,
too,
he is most. My father is amazing.
isn't he?
He is. He is.
I'm not gonna talk to we could talk about him for hours
But
and hours and hours.
and my mother is amazing too, but she the boss.
She's the big boss.
Oh my God.
Do you think that's where you got your leadership qualities? Because everybody's not made to be a leader.
No. My husband has always, when he used to get mad at me, he used to say, "Okay, Lagertha," he calls me my mother
Okay.
because I'm bossy, like my mom. But it's not a bad thing. You got to know how to separate the bad boss from a good boss, and I'm
Mm.
a good boss. I've always wanted to be my own boss, working at Bojangles when I was a young kid, and
Oh,
those.
you used to
Yeah.
work at both of
Oh
them?
gosh, yes. I was about 14 too, so I didn't get into all of that. They did let me work, and I used to run the drive-throughs, and those ladies used to come in those nice cars and big diamond rings. I said, one day that's gonna be me because I ain't gonna be doing this.
You're going to work at Bojangles
Mm-mm,
all your life.
mm-mm, and it just, I just spoke it into existence, never ever thought about it, never thought about, of course, being an entrepreneur, I wanted to make side money, but I never thought about the word entrepreneur. I
Mhm,
was just doing something for myself to
mhm.
earn points, and so that's how my life kind of started as business-wise.
And actually, even you building generational wealth because now you're teaching your son the business,
Oh, absolutely.
and he's probably gonna be better than you, but
Yeah, he is, he is.
but he's
I've always
watching and learning though.
I've always taught my kids, don't be like me and your father. Be better than
Mhm.
us. So Nigel is on point. He is running the administrative part of the Blooming Pod. He executed well. And I don't speak highly because he's my son, but I speak highly because he is the son.
Right. He's awesome.
Yes.
And he is very poised and and that's a lot of things that I feel like it's a new wave, here since we've been, what year are we in? 2023. And I would like to see more of that. And that's something that I aspire to have for my boys to be able to leave them a legacy. And you truly are leaving a legacy for your son and for your grandbaby,
Shout out
Janai,
to Janelle, my
you know, and it's
grandbaby.
like and you don't want your kids to have to start at 0.
Right.
And so many of us in our community, even people that have made a little bit of money, we just haven't invested properly or just made preparations properly to where our kids are still starting at 0 because we want to get out and buy the nicest car, all the jewelry, and all this. And I remember when I was a kid, you was driving a Jeep Wrangler,
Yes.
which that was a nice car then, but it wasn't.
I
You weren't into. You waited till it was your time, and now I
yeah,
want to come over there and drive that Mustang,
yes.
the antique one.
Yes, I have a '67 convertible Mustang. Everybody wants it, but my husband got that for me now many years ago, about almost 20 years ago, and he begged me. He said, "Please don't you sell that Mustang." And so,
And don't give it to dog. He
mhm,
told you
yes, and he did say that. Remember, he said,
that.
"You cannot drive it."
Yes,
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 I
he
remember.
sure did.
He was hating on me.
So yeah, but cars don't. To me, cars is just cars. To me,
Because even now you drive a nice car,
a '23 Mini Coupe.
well, it's a really, really nice car. But you ain't trying to go get a Maserati
I
and
don't
all
care
of that,
about.
all that stuff. You know what I mean? Your taste is it's still modest.
I like great things. I was brought up like that. However, I like to enjoy people and traveling
Mm,
and getting to know it's just life. Things gonna come. I recognize that now that I have these things. They just really ain't all that important. What's important to me is like Ariel Lennox said, "Oh my gosh, I need people."
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes. So.
Well, we might have some time for a little bit more music, and the phone lines are still open 423-713-7614. Y'all make sure y'all follow Miss Ramona McCoy on Facebook, or also you can follow S2N Boutique on Facebook as well. Make sure you go in there and win them $100 today. So, if your birthday is today and you're there at 2 p.m., she's gonna give you $100, bring your ID, and she has 10 slots available at her daycare, so y'all make sure y'all tap in. I know a lot of people I've been seeing posts about who has good daycare, this is that. Miss Ramona's right here, she's got 30 years in the game, so your child is gonna be safe, and and they're gonna be around some good vibe people, and
Yes.
you're gonna get more than just the daycare experience. You're gonna be putting your child around somebody that can really motivate and inspire them as well. So we're gonna play a little bit more music, and then we're gonna end our segment out. It's been so good talking with you today.
Yes, and we gotta give out the, website.
Okay, you know what? Hold off on the music. I think we got some more content we can talk about. Your website, because you can actually shop online,
You can.
and then does it ship to them,
Yeah,
or
yes, it does.
so?
It
What's
should.
the website?
The website is S2NBoutique.shop.
Oh,
S2NBoutique.shop.
that's different. That's
Mhm. Yeah. Yes, yes.
Will they be able to see pictures of you on their modeling?
Uh, I kinda, tone it down a little, but you're gonna see me.
I love the
Oh,
new
you're gonna
website.
see me.
And one thing I love about shopping at S2, and I didn't mention this, is the whole shopping experience. And even with Erica in there, she is awesome.
Mhm.
Like I went in there the other day, I had a night out on the town, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. And Erica just went and was pulling pieces. She like, try this on. I love these jeans. Okay, well maybe we need to go up a size, maybe we need to go down a size. It's not just like you're just spending for yourself. It's really like stepping into one's closet, and that's the type of service that you get. It's like, "Oh, you can come shop in my closet." It's a very personal
Mhm.
experience. And, you do styling too, like, for
Oh,
upcoming events and
oh
all?
gosh, I do a lot of styling. I enjoy that the most. Just, when transforming people, when they see themselves. I hate when a customer comes in the store, they hurry up and put on the clothes and run to the mirror. I said, "No, we gotta adjust, we gotta, line everything up, then you go to the mirror." Yes,
Yes, she will not let you look in the mirror until she makes sure that you are mirror ready.
yes.
It's like the little fairy godmothers on Cinderella, the bippity boppity boo. That's them. Bippity boppity boo. So,
That's a
yes,
perfect
I
example.
know. I'm so good at this.
Yeah.
So you all definitely shop with Miss Ramona on her at her website as well, s2nboutique.shop. And also, if you're looking for a stylist, maybe you have a wedding you're attending, maybe you're going on vacation and need some pieces and some looks pulled together for you. Maybe it's date night. Or maybe you just want to revamp your look because as women, sometimes we just gotta revamp our look.
Yes.
You can reach out to Miss Ramona and she will get you right together.
Right together.
Right together.
Mm.
And also I gotta do my little plug. Y'all know I'm still doing Medicare just in case if anybody forgot. So if you have questions about Medicare, reach out. You can reach me at Doll Sandridge on Facebook, or you can call me on my cell 619-8710. And also doing life insurance as well. So if you need life insurance, if you got questions about insurance at all, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to assist. And you can also hit me up in case you want to be connected with Miss Ramona because I got the direct contact.
The direct.
Yes. Okay, it's been so wonderful.
423-290-3226.
I was
It's a S2N for the win.
look, and then now I'm not special.
No.
Now anybody can call Miss Ramona. She does answer her phone. That's one thing I can say about and you know what? One thing I noticed, you've always had one phone.
Yes.
So it's not like and you taking calls during the middle I've heard you taking calls from parents at night
Yes.
after hours that are like, "You know what? I got this emergency going on," or, "Hey, I really need this, is that," and you're always accommodating your parents, which is
Yes.
so awesome.
I answer the phone for everybody. I just told somebody yesterday, I gotta stop that.
Most people have, like, 2 or 3 phones,
No.
but you like to be reached. You
Yeah.
like helping people.
I do. I do. Now who's gonna help me today by winning that $100 coming in the store?
Yes, y'all have to get by S Wednesday. You do not want to miss out. Again, the address is 1313 Dodge Avenue. This, promotion is going to be at 2 p.m. So if your birthday is today, if your cousin's birthday is today, and you can bring your cousin down there. If auntie birthday today, bring auntie down there, bring your ID. She's got $100 gift card to give away, and she has some brand new spring looks. It's about to be vacation time. Oh, I wanted to say too,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Country Wayne
Are you
show is coming
going?
up. I am going.
Oh,
I am going. So, y'all ladies, Country Wayne is coming up. So, if you got date night or if you're going out with your girls, come by Miss Ramona and let her get you together. Don't wait till the last minute. And one thing I love about S2N is that there's not going to be a lot of people in your look.
not
So,
a
the sooner you come and secure your look, the better.
yeah.
Country Wayne is going to be March 18th. So, if you haven't got your tickets, I got mine. I think Miss Ramona, you got yours.
Yes, I have
She
mine.
has her tickets. So, yeah, we're going to be in the place. And it's going to be a whole lot of S2N going on.
Mhm.
Yes. So
Mm.
y'all make sure y'all
And
shop.
nobody will look alike. Everybody would if I had if I have 50 people to come in that store, all 50 will look different at this show.
Mhm.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Try me.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's a challenge. That is
Yeah.
definitely a challenge. So y'all shop with Miss Ramona. Pick Miss Ramona's brain. Chattanooga, wake up, tap in.
Mhm.
Let's not sleep on this gem. She is a mogul. She's definitely a mogul. 30 years in the game, two businesses, two separate businesses.
30 years.
That's unheard of. So we definitely need to commend this wonderful woman because she could have moved away and
I
did,
could have.
but she chose to stay right here and continue to share and enrich our community. So I think that should be applauded. And let's let the support be real. So
Yes.
1313 Dodge Avenue. You can reach out to Miss Ramona 423-290-3226.
290-3226. Yes. And one other thing, shout out to my wonderful, wonderful husband. Yes, he's in heaven. He's watching me.
Yes, I'm sure he is probably shaking his head and saying he loves you so
I love
much.
you, KLR.
Yes,
My life.
Mona.
Yes. He's proud of me. Yeah.
Yes. Well, Chattanooga, that's our time for this week. Thank you, Miss Mona. We're gonna have to get you back in with. Do you have any like upcoming? Are we doing a
Oh,
fashion show
yes, we
this
haven't
year?
oh, mark your calendar, be on the lookout. We having Sip and Art and Sip show coming to S2N within the next, I think, 3 weeks. I don't have my calendar in front of me,
We'll
but
bring you back on so we can talk
um,
about it.
and the artists are phenomenal. They're
Okay,
black artists,
I'm
and
coming for the step.
oh my gosh, I want, yes, Sip, honey, Miss Rona love to Sip. Anybody want to take me out tonight for March 1st? You can.
Okay, period.
Sing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yes, we're gonna get Miss Ramona back on because we don't want to miss any opportunities to support this lovely black woman. And thank you again so much for sliding through my show and cranking me back up. DJ, hello,
DJ.
do what you do.
Do what you do. Eh, 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 eh. Give it to us real hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
coming